Hello, my wonderful people. I greet you all according to now time. My people, not be smart you. Breaking news, my people. Nubu don't say DSS after Dagote, my people. Not be small matter. Make una not take us in a joke. I will play the video for now. I will go see the reason. Una know say Emefiele still the DSS custody is there. I talk and say there is more to this Emefiele. Where they send DSS, me they go back here. I talk am. See, and then they try to avoid all these things. Then finally now that the transaction don't leak out now as I speak to una now. Una go watch this video, my people. They say the refinery where Dagote just built now the biggest refinery in Africa, if not in the world, my people. Could you imagine say that period where be say everybody they die because of scarcity of naira, everybody they break bank, all those things, they go they do many things where people they buy my people. Emefiele carry that money give Dagote. They say that refinery 70% now Emefiele transfer give am the transaction where they make. My people, not be smart, you know. The evidence, everything, they already come out. Now, if Nubu there say, now may DSS may they go back at Dagote. If not be said the country say country really corrupt, how one person go there for Maggi, he go there for salt, he go there for Indomie, he go there for cement, all the whole business where just dey. Europe not be like that. It just be like doctor where they treat he not go there for it. Another doctor now go there for another thing. That's what they do for Europe. But for Nigeria, one person go just do one. One person go they do this one, he go they do this one. How can you imagine one business, the whole business where you the Africa, you just do one person hand? Now people, make una watch this video, make una be like saying I mean they talk because as I they talk and many people feel sick on that comment section now, call they write anyhow. So make una watch this video. Then una go see the reason why Nubu send DSS make they go back Dagote. Make I leave una more watch this video. And as una the watcher, make una don't forget, make una share this video. Hit the button, hit the love and like and share. Make other people see this video.
Let's make sense of these allegations first. I know he's not one of the, he's just one out of a lot of other big names, that have been involved in this. Yet, Emefiele under, the radar again. Yeah. What do you make of all this?
Well, the arrests, detention, and prosecution of Godwin Emefiele is going to open can of worms. I'm not surprised that somebody is bold enough, or maybe an organization is bold enough
to raise a petition.
And that person has also copied the special investigator, Obaze. And the person is categorical about that very issue. The movement of foreign exchange to the tune of $3.something billion in one transaction. That is one transaction to an individual, not at the prevalent rate. But at a rate that is ridiculous. And when you also look at the commissioning of the Dagote refinery, Emefiele, who has been, he's been doing the kind of maneuvering since the Naira, since his aspiration, the Naira change, the allegation that he was funding terrorism, and the way his security was changed. Now military were protecting him, the SS were no longer protecting him, and all of that at some point. And he spoke at that commissioner of the commissioning in quotes of the refinery, which has remained uncompleted. He said they thought we couldn't do it. We have done it. And some of us were asking,
who are the we?
Who are the we? This is supposed to be a private refinery. Started few years ago. And is now commissioned to start production almost immediately. So the question arose when he went further to add that Dagote has refunded 70% of the loan federal government gave to him. 70%.
According to the CBN governor.
According to CBN governor.
And the refinery has not even started working.
The refinery has not started working? Where did he get the money? How much loan did you give to a private person to fund the biggest refinery almost in the world?
The biggest modular refinery.
Yes, and then what are we talking about? The issue of the government's investment in it, just 20%. So, I raised the statement, put a question mark on the transparency of even the ownership of Dagote refinery.
No, but it has never been hidden. We hear that he is a majority stakeholder. It's not 100% his own.
There are stories.
There is also a possibility, not even a possibility, we've also heard that a significant fraction of it is owned by government.
20%. Government have been clear on that 20%.
Exactly.
But then how is
Dagote is the controller. He has controlling shares.
Those that have done some background checks have said that they have not been to see other investors in that refinery.
It's possible.
Yeah. They have not been able to see them through the records here and there. But that's not even the issue. The issue is that Emefiele shot himself in the foot.
By that statement.
By that statement, which is subject to investigation. So I want to commend Awal, or what is his name, the person that raised the petition, because there's no two ways about it. What has been going on in this country over some years now calls for probe. It calls for very serious probe, because we cannot, for whatever reason, continue to be deceiving ourselves that we are running a country which we hope to work, whereas some persons have taken us for a ride. I commend the petitioner.
All right, we had argued off camera that no way Emefiele would have taken these economic and political decisions without an executive approval, from the presidency, which is his president then was Muhammadu Buhari.
Yeah.
Now he's no longer in the administration, and it seems it's Emefiele that's taking the whole fall. What is going on? Is it that the president cannot be tried, or what exactly is going on?
We've not gotten there yet. Emefiele is under investigation officially, and that tells you that the previous administration under Buhari, then President Buhari, is under trial. When you get hold of somebody like the CBN governor or a minister for finance, even at the state level, commissioner for finance, anytime you hear that the commissioner of finance or the general or accountant general mostly are under investigation, just know that the governor of that state
is on trial.
Okay. The same applies at
the CBN
at the level of the federal government. In fact, for CBN governor to be under trial, the former president is under trial. And
technically so.
Technically so.
But you're saying it hasn't gotten to the level where he probably may be invited.
By the time the records are unveiled,
are opened,
definitely there will be invitations. And there will be no two ways about that, because the kind of things that transpired under Emefiele and the guts he had, he was always quoting, I got Mr. President's approval. Even when the Minister of Finance was saying that, I am not aware of this. He said it was discussed at the Federal Executive Council.
When 2-point-something trillion was suddenly discovered in the account.
Yeah, so a number of things went wrong.
Okay.
But because politicians have taken for granted that citizens, particularly Nigerians, before now, I want to say before now, threw up an issue, and that seems to put pressure on the system. The government will initiate some other thing to distract, and citizens will go to that one, and from one to another one. But things have changed. Yeah, sincerely.
Okay, but why we still have this conversation, citizen? A lot of people will argue that during Buhari's administration, when a ministry or a department or an agency is investigated or certain things crop up, there is a way Muhammadu Buhari is shielded from it. It's not the first, it's not the second. Are we sure that in this Emefiele's case,